Welcome to the URI Administration and Kigogona program. I am Mona B. Jao Gekoyo, the Chief Steward of the United Regions of Africa. Today we are looking at the Bible is not pure, and this is true. The Bible has been translated countless times, and each translation was shaped by regimes that were not aligned with the true divinity. Truth was mixed with lies. The original revelation was corrupted, edited, and weaponized to serve the interests of empires, not the will of Mwenenyaga. Abraham made a covenant with Mwenenyaga. Moses assembled the black Jews recorded in the Old Testament at Mount Kirinyaga Altar. Mwenenyaga gave the black Jews a kingdom in Israel. They failed to honor their covenant, and the consequences have echoed through history. The Ark of the Covenant, once hosted in Jerusalem, has been hosted in Mount Kirinyaga Altar since 1210 AD. Mwenenyaga, the only god, abode in Mount Kirinyaga Altar in the spiritual realm. Araika Mugwanja, the most powerful forces in creation, serve Mwenenyaga directly in Mount Kirinyaga Altar. Kigogona program is cleansing the Bible. It is removing the lies that were added. It is restoring the original truths that were revealed to the prophets and their ancestors. The Bible will be cleansed. The lies will be removed. The truth will shine. The covenant will be restored to those who honor Mwenenyaga. The Ark will be honored. Mount Kirinyaga Altar will be recognized as the abode of Mwenenyaga. Araika Mugwanja will serve those who will align with Mwenenyaga. For me, I will tell you that I speak the truth, and this is very important because the truth is what will liberate your mind for you now to do the most important rituals. Kigogona kia nyoba, you moderate somewhere, you will be praying while facing Mount Kenya. Because for me, I've told you that Mwenenyaga is the only God, the real God, the true one. You know, I'm telling you this for real. People are created in communities, and the first community was the Agikoyo. So it's good for you to know your cultural heritage and how you have come to be, because I'm telling you that is what can give you real power. Because when those people died, they did not vanish. Everyone who died is there as a spirit. Even you, when you die, you go to another life. You will be there. Actually, what you are losing is a physical body, not yourself, no. Because you are energy. I'm telling you for real. There is a lot in the creation. You know, there is no taste, let me tell you. Because it's not just about the other of the people. There is a lot. Even the same space people are operating, there are other dimensions, there are other things floating. You know, spirits from other dimension can see you, but for you, you cannot see them. Because I'm telling you, the death is transformation actually. You even be expanded. So the way you see yourself at the body, and you don't know what is happening at the sun or other galaxy, you are just, when you die, it's not like that. Now you are everywhere, let me tell you. There is no space. Now now you move very fast because it's about the will, let me tell you. And the speed you are using is the speed of the mind. The speed of the mind is faster than the speed of light, let me tell you. And this is for real. So I'm telling you what will benefit Africans. It's for you to align with the truth, because I'm telling you there are people who are from the people who, I'm telling you it's unfortunate because you can see what has happened. The liberators being killed because there are regimes which can be suppressing Africans, killing Africa, chemical suppression, chemicals which are being used, pharmaceutical criminality. You have seen the way I've told you about those people, the way they are making viruses and making bioweapons, which is unfortunate. Let me tell you. There are people who are killing people who don't have any, any God element in it, because I think they have a lot of other things, but let me tell you, it's unfortunate. It's about the heart, because an evil person, even with resources, they will not do constructive things. Because I'm telling you, when you don't align with divinity, you cannot survive for long. Because it's about enablement. Everything is operated. There are no two sides. I don't know of what and what. No, it's not like that. When you see them like that, You're not knowing now about the power of God, because God has enabled energy, everything. And the creator of the cosmos, of everything, abode in Kenya, in Mount Kirinyaga, Mount Kenya, let me tell you. So I'm telling you, this mountain, Prophet Muhammad and Abu Bakr, Caliph Abu Bakr, the founders of Islam, they came there, they went to the mountain. Even Moses has assembled the children of Israel there, let me tell you, for real. So people who have known God for real have gone there. So even if you want to benefit, there is a pilgrimage. You circumambulate the mountain and you collect the energy of that mountain, you take it home, you complete the ritual, let me tell you, at Kigogona Kianyob. So if you want to benefit, there is a lot to listen. And for us, we are continuing to expand your mind, to enlighten you, because I'm telling you, truth is very important. It's when you know the Bible from the truth perspective, you'll be able to help you. And remember, every community can have its own Bible. It's not about the Jews only, no, because even you have your own history. So when you have Gogi, you have now the forces of the mountain. You can write a Bible as a community, let me tell you, because it's not ordinary people who can do that, I'm telling you. And then people will be able to understand that community, because now, even right now, let me tell you, the way you are living a Bible, you are making a Bible, because the Bible is a history of people who are living. So right now they are spade. They went to the spade atrium, and if you want to know truthful things, I'm telling you, you have to mind your sources, because we have sources which are compromised. You have sources which are greedy, which are just there for the money, for the influence, because of the people who are running them. Because I'm telling you, right now you will see a lot of changes, because I've told you Mwenenyaga will make Africa one nation, United Regions of Africa. I've told you about the transmutation of African governments, of African militaries, of African police. I've told you about it is a lot. If you want to benefit, there's a lot to listen, and you can reach out. I have given you a way to reach out, so that you can you can even ask a question, so that you can benefit a lot. Because let me tell you, if you want to benefit, pray the true God, not just, because I'm telling you, when you pray from the air is not taking prayers. But when you have Kigogona Kianyoba and Kigogona Kiaja, now you have points which are flowing pure radiation. And that Kigogona, the radiation are connected now to the seat, let me tell you, where God is, let me tell you, at Mount Kirinyaga. So when you pray from there are Araika Mugwanja to take your prayers, because that's the process of praying. So if follow that, if you want to benefit. It is a ritual you do with water. You activate somewhere, go and listen what I have said. You have the one inside the house and the one outside the house for the family. The one inside the house is just for the user, they activate, the one who activated. I'm telling you, and you have separate. As a husband and a wife, separate, let me tell you. And then you should remember that you need to remain clean, remain pure, let me tell you. No sexual immorality. Let me tell you, don't sin. You should not sin regardless of who you are, let me tell you. But then you have people who have evil hearts, who have done atrocities, who are the ones who are orchestrating wars, let me tell you. They love to see people die, and they love to see people, they have to see blood. But then such people, let me tell you, they are not up people. Because I'm telling you right now, it's about the vibration. Because when you even at the US, you can see the companies making those weapons, let me tell you. You see people arming the criminals, let me tell you, and then branding them terrorists, let me tell you, then going to the government, selling their weapons, let me tell you. So they are creating disaster, so that they can initiate and come and tell you, now this problem, it's unfortunate, because even they are the ones who make the viruses, because the creation is pure. But then the unfortunate thing, the people who are entrusted with the nation, they don't know that the nation roots for real. They are, even for them, they are evil, let me tell you. They have a lot of corruption, which is unfortunate, let me tell you. Even you can see what have happened, let me tell you. They kill a lot, let me tell you. But then in the 21st century, it is about stewardship and guardianship, because such people cannot benefit the nation. I'm telling you, partisan politics is not helping the nation. Even the elections are not helping us, let me tell you. Because I'm telling you now, it matters if the person who is being voted knows, let me tell you, global order well, knows the enemies for it. Because you can see what has happened, let me tell you. Even in Africa, you can see what the IMF has been doing in the World Bank. But you can see now in Kenya, it's unfortunate, let me tell you. But then I'm telling you, the founders, they are there. They can see the nation because no, everyone is there. I'm telling you, time will end when you die, and gravity will end. You see, there are many others. There is a lot. Let me tell you, you are meant to live forever. And let me tell you, if you want to benefit, embrace the true God from Mount Kirinyaga Altar in Kenya. Thank you very much.